Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that came out in theaters, a couple months back. And it was one that I was sort of like, yeah, you know what, I don't really feel like going to the theaters to see it. I think I can wait for it to come on DVD. And well, the time is now, ladies and gentlemen, because now on DVD and Blu-ray, this film. Oh, yes. Get ready for some misery porn, ladies and gentlemen, because my review of the 2017 drama, The Glass Castle, coming up now. Based on the true memoir of journalist Jeanette Walls, we get a glimpse into her childhood and early years, along with her father, mother, and 3 siblings living in poverty and squatting in abandoned homes. So what did I think of The Glass Castle? I thought it's a dismal drama. The film is really split into 2 sections. It begins in 1989 when Jeanette is engaged and holding down a stable and successful life while her parents are still squatting in an abandoned building. Through the use of flashbacks, we then go back to Jeanette's younger years growing up in the 1960s and 70s, living off the land and flashing back and forth between the 2 eras. Much like the family that bounces around, so does the film, as it doesn't really have much focus and goes all over the place with its tone. I also found myself being very disinterested with the things going on in the 1980s and would have rather just had seen the sections from the earlier years. The film actually tries to be a feel-good movie, but totally fails, coming closer to being a horror movie than it is inspirational. It also wants to make us feel bad for the parents, when especially the father, are neglectful, selfish, pretty despicable people, and constantly put their children in danger and even steal the money from the kids. So I never really clicked with these characters or felt sorry for them. Throughout the film, we see the young girl literally catch on fire while cooking, see the alcoholic father virtually drown one of his children when teaching her to swim, see the family yell and scream at each other during many conversations. There was all this running and screaming, and even deal with a case of child molestation. While seeing the monotonous moving of the family going from place to place as they have to leave town when they think the police might be onto them, they just jump from bad thing to bad thing happening to them over and over again. In the 1980s, there's also a scene where Jeanette's fiancé meets her parents and has an arm wrestling contest, which is very annoying. There are some decent performances here mixed in with a number of over-the-top and melodramatic moments as well. The cast stars Brie Larson as Jeanette Walls, the gossip colonist living in Manhattan, Woody Harrelson as Rex Walls, Jeanette's alcoholic father who bounces his family from town to town, Naomi Watts as Rosemary, Jeanette's mother who believes she's a great painter and is also responsible for the neglect of their kids, Max Greenfield as David, Jeanette's fiancé and financial advisor, worked up about meeting her parents, and Chandler Head and Ella Anderson also play younger versions of Jeanette throughout the timeline. While I've certainly seen a number of movies that were worse than The Glass Castle in the past year, I could never sit through this again, as it was such a rough sit, an overall miserable and bland experience. Glass Castle, you know what rating you're gonna get? I only got 2 words for you. Suck it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.